Welcome all in online class arranged by St. Gregory's High School and College. Here I am Johnny Shaha, Senior Teacher, Department of English. This class is for the students of class 6 and the subject is English second paper. Boys, today we are going to discuss about conversion of sentence. It is a very important part for grammar. And I think for class 6 students it's very new. So be ready. I will show you some rules and with some examples so that you can easily understand the topic. Okay, so let's start. According to meaning, there are 5 kinds of sentence. We know that according to meaning there are 5 kinds of sentence. They are assertive, interrogative, imperative, optative, and exclamatory. If we classify the assertive sentence, we will find another 2 kinds. They are affirmative and negative. So we will find affirmative and negative if we classify assertive sentence. So today we will discuss on affirmative to negative. So today we will discuss on affirmative to negative. So from this, copy everything in your CW copy. Okay, give the date today and write the name of mine. Let's start. This is the rules number 1. We will use not after auxiliary verb. After auxiliary verb. So what are the auxiliary verb? Am, is, are, was, were. There are another verb. Was, were, have, has, had, shall, should, will, would, may, might, can, could, must. If we get it in the sentence, so if we get any one from this auxiliary verb in the sentence, we will use not after that auxiliary verb. Okay, so I'm giving example. He is an honest man. He is an honest man. Here I use not after is. So is here an auxiliary verb. So he is not an honest man. He is not an honest man. Then number 2, have, has, had will be taken as a main verb if there is no other V3, that means past participle form of verb, V3 after have, has, had. That means in have, has, had we find a V3 form of a main verb. But if we do not get any V3 verb, then we will take that have, has, had as a main verb. In that case, for have we will bring do, for has we will bring does, and for had we will bring did. Will we put? At that time we will always use have. That means if we use do, does, did after these 3 verbs, we will use the main form of have. Okay, and that is have. I'm giving an example. Number 1, I have a pen. I do not have a pen. I have a pen. I do not have a pen. Number 2, he has a pen. He does not have a pen. He has a pen. He does not have a pen. Look very carefully. Here I use have, not has. In number 3, you had a pen. That means you did not have a pen. You had a pen. You did not have a pen. Here I also use have instead of had. So if I use or we use do, does, did, at that time we will use have. Pause the video and write down in your CW copy. We will move to next. There is no auxiliary verb in present indefinite and past indefinite sentence. That means in present indefinite and past indefinite sentence we will not get any auxiliary verb. At that time, for present indefinite tense we will bring do not or does not according to subject. Okay, according to subject we will bring do not or does not, and we will bring did not in past indefinite. So remember, I use here one thing. Remember, after using this verb, we will use present form of the main verb. In number 2, rules number 2, we have already learned that if we use do, does, did, after that 3 auxiliary verb, we will use main form of the verb. So here are some examples. You or I or they play cricket. That means I or you or they do not play cricket. Do not play cricket. This is according to subject. Here, he plays cricket. As he is a third person singular number, I use does here. He does not play cricket. Look, in the question there was a s after play, but here there is no s. So he does not play cricket. Number 3, Rohim played cricket. It is in past form, so here I use did not. So Rohim did not play cricket. Another thing, as I use did not, so I use the present form of play. So Rohim did not play cricket. Another rules, we will use nobody, none, nothing accordingly if we get everybody, everyone, anything. That means we will use nobody instead of everybody, none instead of everyone, nothing instead of anything. Here's some example. Everybody likes him. That means nobody likes him. Everybody likes him. That means nobody likes him. Okay? Note down everything in your CW copy. You may pause the video and write down one by one. Now move to the next. If we get a or an before any noun, at that time we may use no instead of a or an. That means if we get only a or an before any noun, we may use no instead of that a or an. Here is an example. I have a pen. I have no pen. I have a pen. I have no pen. If you watch very carefully, in rules number 1, I had used I do not have a pen. So you may use any form of conversion if you get a or an in the sentence. So you may write down the answer like I do not have a pen. That was correct. I have no pen. That is also correct. Okay. So I am giving you the 2 rules, because in your exam you may face vice versa. That means I am showing you affirmative to negative. In exam hall you may get negative to affirmative. So you can get easily the question to remember the what will be the answer. For this reason I am showing different system to make negative. So in the question or in the exam you may easily transform or convert that thing from negative to affirmative. Okay. We will use never instead of always. That means if we get always in the sentence, we will remove always and there we will use never. So here is an example. He always comes here. He always comes here. He never comes here. He never comes here. Okay. So note down everything in your CW copy. I have given every example for every rule so that you can easily understand the topic. So I am not giving any kind of homework, but you should practice depending on your book. There are so many examples in your book, so you may practice at home. Okay. We'll meet again in our next class. Till then, stay at home and keep yourself safe. Thank you for being with me. Bye.